I feel it to heaven, earth, black, white, don't matter. But hey, this shit great. Shout out Vinny.
Had rich sex, but have you ever had broke sex? Bad bitch who stayed in the projects, on the floor, on the air mattress. Yeah, I fucks with her cause she get them stamps in. And she always cook a real nigga something. Say baby daddy over there tripping. And she really needs some good loving.
Let's get it.
We ain't done it in a minute. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Baby, stop tripping, I'll be there in a minute. I'm trying to do the speed limit. Lord knows I don't need another ticket. Grab the rubber, a little liquor, a little weed, then we gon' get it. She in love with the swag. I can't lie, I'm in love with her bag. All we smoke is gas, all we talk is cash. She love it from the back. If she don't come, she get mad.
Every time we make love, it feels like the first time. Every time you go downtown for a good round, feels like the first time. Every time we make love, it feels like the first time. Every time you go downtown for a good round, it feels like the first time. I'm picking you up against the wall as I eat you out, won't let you fall. Turn you upside down, how's that sound? I'ma treat you like the first time, every time. My name was Mary. Mary, she go round for round. It sound like a waterfall. That pussy be making sounds. The winter love's coming down. It tastes like cherries. No need to act scary. There's something about Mary, girl. Every time we make love, it feels like the first time. Every time you go downtown for a good round, feels like the first time. Every time we make love, it feels like the first time. Every time you go downtown for a good round, it feels like the first time.
Everybody won't have rich sex. You ever had broke sex? Everybody won't have rich sex. You ever had broke sex?
I don't know if y'all can hear me real good.
Everybody won't have rich sex. You ever had broke sex?
Feel free to shut a live, comment. This is unscripted. I'm not looking for clout. This is just a safe space where me and I guess Facebook friends and family, we sit and we talk about shit, how life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? Unapologetically. Don't mean we gonna agree with each other, no shit like that. But again, you can feel free to comment, like, share. You can talk shit. You could whatever. It's a safe space, man. I ain't looking for no fight or nothing. I just observe. I sit back. I observe what's going on in the world, what's going on in my life, and we found the opportunity to use my platform just for that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna play like one more song while I wait on my folks to get in here on the panel that I usually have. If they don't come, then I'm gonna just get it started by myself. I think I need to turn that light off. Which light? Yeah, that's cool. Maybe. No, I'm gonna play something else real quick for y'all, man. Y'all feel free to give me some feedback.
Let's get it.
We ain't done it in a minute.
It's Sauce Cynthia on the beat.
927.
And that's a whole lot
South
of
Pack
sauce.
Stew. In the dojo with Chinaman. Donna just text me. She like, you got them cropped out hoodies? I got that work. Cause you know my government. That don't mean you know who you fucking with. Cause I be on other shit. My bloodline part of the covenant. Under or howl at the moon like a lichen. Hit your little boo with thunder and lightning. Cause I heard you and your crew don't like me. Fuck you won't do, nigga, fight me. Stick on me, shit dare you to try it. We loud, bitch loud, hell loud. Ain't nothing about me quiet. I get to the bag just to fuck up and check it. My bitch from the back with my hands run up. Then it's back to the. Depend how I speaking, it is who I am. Depend how I speaking, they could be fam. No matter what, I am. Goddamn, get left cause your money ain't right. Homeless morning with them hungry nights. County blues, dirty white on whites. Boys on your toys, ain't talking about Fisher Price. Pressure bus pipe, all this shit made a diamond. Gucci Black can tell you I've been grinding. Need a paper to finish my assignment. My wheels been turning, they needed alignment. Doing fashion now, I'm a designer. On the plane, I'm checking the climate. Can't fuck with niggas, yeah, they be telling. Same nigga done called you your brother. Try to sit down, have dinner with your mother. Try to lay dick in your baby mother. Just the tales of a motherfucker hustler. Lay it on them thick, peanut butter. Everything waiting. When you fuck with the ninja. Sir, that's what they calling me now. Yeah. Cause you know my government. Tell me you know who you fucking with. Cause I be in your other shit. My bloodline part of the covenant. Under or howl at the moon like a lichen. Hit your little boo with thunder and lightning. Cause I heard you and your crew don't like me. Fuck you won't do, nigga.
After this song, we're gonna get started, man. We're gonna talk about
Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Push. Prayed up and still hustling.
Yeah.
Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling.
Giving up's not an option, never has, never will. The type to turn down everything on the table for a better deal. Hard body, God body, I won't break a bend. I'ma take what I want while you take what they give. All them late nights that I stayed up, hustling hard, I was prayed up. This ain't nothing but hard work and faith, huh? Kinda hard to separate that real hate from that fake love, but I stayed down till I came up. They don't know what I made of, my DNA and my makeup. This is by design. I was built for this, some got killed for this. I'm talking about the grind. I tried the 9 to 5, but it really don't fit right. I fell a few times, but giving up what that feel like.
Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Push.
Pull my weight while I push through it. It's hard to tell when you winning, when you so used to losing. No time for love, that's why I'm ducking Cupid. Sometimes showing too much, and how you feeling? I'm too smart for that. I gave my heart to that. Time to get this shit a rest. I'm thinking cardiac, so here's my invitation to my inspiration. To call up my babies like, hey, we finally made it. And I'm still fucked up, body all roughed up, but I'ma push through it. Man over matter, if it ain't man, it don't matter. May sound fucked up, but life's messed up. Just trying to stay blessed up, yeah.
Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling. Push. Prayed up and still hustling. Prayed up and still hustling.
My mic was muted. My fault, y'all. We can get started. I guess they gonna come late as usual. You know, CP time. I ain't what CP. White people be late too. I don't know. Do white people be super late? Let me think. I've ever seen a white person come late. It'd be like a black white person. You know what I'm saying? A white person to hang with black people. So I guess it is CP time. But again, my platform is just a safe space for us to talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I be observing life, Facebook, social media, along with me doing shit that I got to do with my journey. You know what I'm saying? For example, I had a situation occur about 7 days ago that changed my mindset and how my body was working, how my brain was working, and I decided to start fasting a complete fast, not just off of foods and shit. But I've been sober for close to a week now. I've been sober, no problem, eating fruits, drink water here and there, but I've noticed a change in my attitude, the way I respond to people, both good and bad. So I'm working on that. I know they say it's like withdrawals or this and that. I don't know what it is, but to the folks that's in here watching right now, maybe we could start there. Any of you guys have just out the blue went cold turkey with a fast of some sort and found yourself just being irritated with everything, just not being the same you. I usually deal with shit a little bit better, I guess, when I done smoked and stuff. So now I'm a little edgy. Like today, out here in Atlanta, I tend to see a lot of people more than where I'm from. You ain't gonna have people where I'm from saying I got ADHD, I'm bipolar, I'm this and that. Not saying they are or aren't. Most of them haven't been diagnosed, but they still don't be going around saying that. Out here, I've heard people say that more than ever. So I've had a client that needed me to drop off for her, right? She's cool. I ain't gonna talk bad about it. I'm just more so talking about the situation, how it occurred, and how I responded. And I could have responded better. That's what I'm working on now. But yeah, she had told me, prior to working with her that she had like an ADHD energy, and I could tell how she started speaking to me, responding to me, her text messages and et cetera, and so on. And then I'm like, at times I've said that I have ADHD, but after observing some folks, I don't think that I'm on the spectrum on that high scale. But anyway, with me being sober and trying to take that leap of faith and shit, I'm just dealing with it. So she done sent me an address. So I done drove out here. My GPS worked like a motherfucker. If you give me the right address and I put it in there, it's gonna bring me right to that spot, right? So she done irritated me a few times prior to this, not like in a bad way, but you know how somebody be doing too much and you kind of be cool and you don't do too much, you don't respond, you don't be crash, you ain't aggressive, but in the back of your head, like you like, this motherfucker getting on my nerves. So anyway, I done drove around this area for a little while and ain't found this motherfucking location from the address she done gave. So as I'm trying to tell her something, these folks out here in Atlanta do not drive well at all. If you in the Midwest and you done been in Chicago, you know how they drive. If you're on the West Coast and you've been in LA or Vegas, you know how they drive. Up top in New York, it's no different out here. It's probably worse. Motherfuckers just be driving. They go directly from the right lane to all the way in the left. That type of shit. So I'm fucking mad because the motherfuckers is driving and damn near hit me. So I go into a verbal, little, what they call it, road rage. I don't think it was that bad. But she like, you sound like you got an attitude. I'm like, I do. I'm pissed. She go into a whole spiel talking about I was cussing her out. No, I'm cussing at the situation and what just occurred. You doing too much because I didn't acknowledge you and say your name or cuss at you. I done went out of my way because you said this was a long ass ride, right? From where I asked you to meet me at. Then, right? Long story short, we done had a verbal disagreement, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I'm damn near finna pull off on her. Like, fuck all that. I ain't finna do none of this shit. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. I put in the address, and the motherfucking address ain't nothing but 12 minutes away from her. So you done lied to me for no reason because you don't want to come to me instead of saying, hey, I'll come to you. Oh, can you come to me? Or you promise? Anyway. And my attitude, again, I'm working on this. I've been sober for close to 7 days. I think it'll be 6 tomorrow. But that's a long ass time with no meat, no Diddy. We're going to talk about that as well. We're going to talk about the Diddy case because I see a lot of y'all putting a lot of energy into that shit. It ain't going to make your life no better. But since it's very entertaining to talk about Diddy, we're going to talk about that and get into the facts. Let me send Malik this invite, see what's up. But I say all that to explain, like, I'm just going through a day, last 48 hours, I'm finna crash out. Yesterday, one of my homeboys that told me I don't even know if I should share this with y'all, but y'all know I don't be giving a fuck. I've been an open book for years. If I don't share this with you, then I feel like I'm harboring feelings that I don't want to keep harboring these feelings. Oh, hold on, let me share this to bro real quick. Let me share this. Cause I know bro gonna come on, pop up in here. I'm finna share this to the homies. Real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm finna add my homies to the Facebook. I mean to the live stream. Anybody, I would love some feminine energy. I know. Shout out to Kathy. She can't make it tonight. She handling some family business. One of her baby girls are graduating, which is pretty dope. I wish I could experience that, but we all don't get to be so, you know. But I'm gonna just enjoy life and all that other shit, I guess. At this point, I don't know what to say because I kind of got in my feelings thinking about that. I had posted up on my page. I'm selling my Xbox. Well, it was never my Xbox, but I'm selling the Xbox. I got this Ben 10 and the controller left for what's that new Nintendo Switch type shit. I sold everything else at this point, but I don't see the need to even have that shit around, man. You know, we live in a day and age now where it's almost sport. It's a sport and it's celebrated for women to keep children away from their kids. I mean, from their dad. So I'm not gonna go into big detail with that. But if you guys feel like y'all want to buy an Xbox for your kids or something, see what I got, hit my inbox and I'll send that to you. I guess I could stop this thing from saying show will start so shortly because it started, huh? Audrey Bridges, hey auntie, how you doing? Latanya Sanders, how you doing? I want to make sure I acknowledge all you beautiful people that took the time out just to say hi. If you don't mind, you could just write hi in the comments. Who else? And Rosalind was in here. I missed that. Sabrina Peoples, Terry, Sabrina, and Deborah. I've got people on my other page watching, and then I see 2 people on YouTube, which is pretty dope. Again, I'm not in this for clout or nothing like that. I just like to talk about what's going on in the world. I use this opportunity to promote my brand and some of my pieces, but I don't want to be on MTV doing this or no special shit like that, man. I don't got that much time, bro. And really, I might be bipolar or something. I don't know. Maybe because the way today acted, the way today happened, that shit was different. And then yesterday, we gonna get to the nitty gritty with this, but I feel like I need somebody to at least tell me I'm wrong or tell me I'm right. So let me wait till the homie join. Wait till the homie join. Hold on. Why is this not working? It's not working. Do it want me to do this show by myself? Then I got into it with some lady on Facebook because she posted her. So they not grown, they're homosexual, which is okay, fine and dandy. To each his own. Live life, love, all that. But she posted a picture of these young men as when they were kids, taking pictures with some exotic dancers. I don't like using the word strippers because all women ain't strippers. But them was definitely strippers. Actually, let me get to the nitty gritty. Let me go ahead and send this picture to my shit, man. Yeah, I got into it with some lady because I was just questioning what was her point. What's up, Taylor? How you doing? I didn't know what her point was of posting. Scrape my foot up. Of posting these kids in a picture that they took years ago, and also you showing your hand on what type. That's some predator type energy. I don't care if it's your kids, you auntie, or whatever. So they joke, man. Let me just pull it. Send it to the what's the name and pull it up. I'm gonna share my screen. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to do. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Hold on. Work with me. Real quick. I don't even remember what I changed the code to. Hold on. Told you I ain't professional, so I'm definitely ain't in this for clout. I just, I find it entertaining to have conversations and see how people think besides myself. Because kind of find out I don't know shit. wasn't even gonna go live. I just like to keep it consistent. They won't let me log in and put to send a fucking guess I'm streaming by myself tonight, bro. Guess I'm streaming by myself. I feel like I'm just on this bit by myself because I don't see no comments. Play some music for a minute. I don't give a fuck.
But hey, this shit great. Shout out Vinny.
Had rich sex, but have you ever had broke sex? Bad bitch who stayed in the projects, on the floor, on the air mattress. Yeah, I fucks with her cause she get them stamps in. And she always cook a real nigga something. Said baby daddy over there tripping, and she really needs some good loving.
Let's get it.
We ain't done it in a minute. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Baby, stop tripping, I'll be there in a minute. I'm trying to do the speed limit. Lord knows I don't need another ticket. Grab the rubber, a little liquor, a little weed, then we gon' get it. She in love with the swag. I can't lie, I'm in love with her bag. All we smoke is gas, all we talk is cash. She love it from the back. If she don't come, she get mad.
Every time we make love, it feels like the first time. Every time you go downtown for a good round, feels like the first time. Every time we make love, it feels like the first time. Every time you go downtown for a good round, it feels like the first time. I'm picking you up against the wall as I eat you out, won't let you fall. Turn you upside down, how's that sound? I'ma treat you like the first time, every time. My name was Mary. Mary, she go round for round. It sound like a waterfall. That pussy be making sounds. The winter love's coming down. It tastes like cherries. No need to act scary. There's something about Mary, girl. Every time we make love, it feels like the first time. Every time you go downtown for a good round, feels like the first time. Every time we make love, it feels like the first time. Every time you go downtown for a good round, it feels like the first time.
Everybody won't have rich sex, but have you ever had broke sex? Everybody won't have rich sex, but have you ever had broke sex? Everybody won't have rich sex, but have you ever had broke sex? Everybody won't have rich sex, but have you ever had broke sex?
I called you a few times trying to see if you want to follow through.
All right, y'all. So hold on. I hear the echo. Let me remove it. Okay, so I got the videos. I just sent it to my thing. I'm waiting for it to load. I'm just basically sending some of the footage from this conversation with these ladies about their young boys and them the gay stuff. But again, like I said, I don't care about nobody's sexuality in that magnitude. What you do is what you do. But to see these women force these young men to take pictures with these exotic dancers while they're not clothed, you know, they barely have anything going, and they honestly look awkward beyond their sexuality. Just look awkward, and it says a lot about our culture and our communities. What we do, and then we had a nerve to complain about what white people have done to us in the past. But we're gonna get into that in a second. I just sent it. I'm finna load it up. I'm trying to keep it healthy. You know, they say health equals wealth. Like I said, this is day 6 of me fasting, sober, no meats. I ain't had fast foods in a while, but I'm talking about nothing. No salads, no kinda dairies, no oat dairies, none of that. Just fasting. Travel like a motherfucker. Boy, travel. My bad. Oh yeah, man. Just in case y'all wondering, Pacers in 5. Pacers in 5. Yep, Pacers in 5. Let me pull this shit up real quick. Do my share screen. Share screen. I'm finna pull up. Gonna pull up these couple conversations and start people like messy shit, so I'm sure if I conversate about that first and foremost, excuse me, people won't mind. We love messy shit. I do too here and there, but it's even in that shit makes my nerves bad. I don't know if it's just me. Like I was telling a friend yesterday, I'm not the type of person that can fight people, even though I fought people won and shit like that. That's all cool and well, but at the same time, the fuck am I gaining by trying to hurt somebody and all that shit? No, I don't want to afford that. I'm saving it. All right, here we go. Let me see where we at with it. Okay, here we go. All right. Just go to the picture first. And again, this ain't about these young men's sexuality, because I come to the point after my little intervention I had 7 days ago. I'm convinced that God already know what's going to happen all the way to the end. He just allowing us to have free will, but he already know that he knew people was going to be gay and racist and all these things. It was never about people being perfect. It was always about how people were going to respond to these situations and shit like that. So that's why I got to watch even my approach, because I was thinking about this the whole day. This is going to come off like me judging real big. And can I really judge? No. But I think I can give my opinion on some shit like that, right? I should be able to do that, right? So I'm pulling this up. Let me see. Hold on. Let me play a little music. I want to hear a little music, because I know they're coming now. Watch. As soon as I blow that picture up, people gonna come and shit. No Diddy. How you doing? Wednesday Pope. That's a pretty name. My name Wednesday Pope. No, Friday Pope.
My mama told me not to trust these police ass niggas when you getting cash.
My bad. I just wanted to play some music. But so yeah, this is the young lady right here, man. We had I don't know how to express it. I guess I should just put the fucking video up so you can see it and you can see how the situation. Look, but they was really joking about this shit. This was her comeback from me saying something about, you know, just having them young men take pictures with the exotic girls and I don't know if did y'all see the picture? Let me go back to the picture again. Look, y'all. Look at this. Look at the picture though. Like, see the way they look awkward. You know what I'm saying? I did see some pictures of them grown and they gay. They gay now, which is okay. My problem is, why do y'all got these young men taking pictures with these girls? What's so cool about it? In my head, in a funny way, why they take? But in real life, as a dad, as a black man, I wouldn't want nobody trying to pressure my kids to take pictures with no damn strippers, no male strippers, no drug dealers. I mean, so I was in disagreement with it. I wasn't necessarily trying to argue or be disrespectful. You see, Shorty was coming for me. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to this because this was when somebody else was saying something to her and I was agreeing with them. But you see right here what she say, they grown now, so your opinion doesn't matter. I'm just confused. I'm reading some of this shit like it's my first time reading it again. I swear. People are really, really different and demonic. This is nasty. A lot of, I'm probably going off the limb on this, but people probably gonna disagree with me. But a lot of the times, I feel like people becoming homosexual and shit ain't got much to do with the food as people say, as much as it got to do with who they being brought up by. You know, this type of shit, if you doing something like this, I don't think that you could make a straight man or raise him. Like, come on now. I was raised by a single mother and I wasn't gay. My mama wasn't having me and nobody pinching no booty with the stripper. This shit is ridiculous, bro. Look. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all see the whole little, you dig. So just read these shits. I'm gonna play some music. You know, gotta have some elevator music and shit.
You gotta know what's going on in order to pay attention to the video. So we try to put all our videos relatable to everything we do.
Mama high, daddy never returned. Sister thought in my city rotten germs. A lot of pistol popping, it's legal to carry arms. So you better watch it. That scheming and get you burned. My city. 52 blocks, 300 cops. Fucking crab bucket, you lucky to make it out. Fucking crab bucket, you lucky to make it out. Fucking crab bucket, you lucky.
Hey, feel free to comment so we could talk back and forth. And that way, once the algorithm starts shaking, more people come in. Again, I'm not doing this for clout, so I'm not paying for ads. I do this every week. I usually have panel members. Like I said, Kathy is actually at a graduation. Congratulations to her and her family. That's pretty dope. I don't know where Malik at. He probably somewhere being a male chauvinist pig. I'm just trying to stay consistent. You feel me? But y'all probably in agreement. That's probably why y'all ain't saying nothing, because ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Let me see who. Hey, Doris. Hey, Brenda. What's up, Danielle Ross? I took my website down as well, man. So now I'm just getting it out the mud. I don't feel the need to work with people I can't trust. It's just as simple as that. I'm going to talk about that situation in a minute as well. But Shorty went from talking about how I was wearing Ross clothes to going to try to find the worst picture of me, to saying, oh, look at your teeth. And in my head, I'm like, damn, we live in a world where this is okay. Where people actually find this shit to be okay. That this picture is funny. You know how many women was in these comments? I can't even. She blocked me because, you know, I was just being super serious. I wasn't trolling her or nothing. I wasn't disrespectful. I wasn't the old me. Motherfuckers who know me know, like, I really don't be giving no fucks. I started giving some fucks, but I still don't give no fucks. But I'm not like a disrespectful fucker now. I ain't gonna just let you have it. I'm gonna just tell you, hey man, that's fucked up. But to see about 50 different women laughing at this shit, y'all really is the reason some of these young men is gay. Y'all don't agree? Any of y'all raised some young men up that actually went the other way? And how did that occur? Y'all mind sharing it? Y'all gonna be in y'all feelings? Y'all, am I judging? Because that's what Shorty said. I'm judging. I got sons. When Boosie posted he had paid for his son to get his dick sucked and shit, I didn't find nothing cool about that neither. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't think that women would do that, but there you have it. This is how sick the world is. Y'all know the guy that be exposing the predators and shit. He got killed by a M word today. Can't say that word because they be cutting up. They don't like shit. You know, I heard today Diddy with the Diddy case. What's the dude name that was wearing the dress? Kid Cudi. He went in whatever, because I ain't never really snitched, you know, so I ain't never been on snitching shit, so I don't know what was that snitching what Kid Cudi did? Did Kid Cudi officially snitch on his ex, or was he just, y'all help me out, man? I don't know. I usually don't have to do this by myself. I usually don't be by myself, so it'd be a little easier, you know, so the folks be with me and shit, so I be, you know, I get the referee and shit. I don't want to be lame and just hurry up and get up off of here, so I'm trying to keep it going, but ain't nobody commented. I ain't seen not one comment in the comments. I see people watching though. People definitely watching. Let me go in there and comment. Hey, Worthy. Good job. Keep it up. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Worthy. Look, I commented. Look, I can comment. Look. Y'all crazy tales. Well, if you don't love yourself, support yourself, man, you go crazy around this bit. Motherfucker, wait till you up to go crazy with you. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it going, putting in that work. Matter of fact, I'm finna play. I did a feature with the homie. I don't know if y'all seen the picture that I just shared yesterday. So Gervais Hendrix is an artist from the Carolinas that's down here in Atlanta. I've had the pleasure of knowing him for a few years. Even when I was going through a rough patch with my ex, man, you know, he opened up his doors or whatnot and helped me out. But Gervais Hendrix, he got some shit going on, bro. He actually finna drop a project. You know, what's the name? Keely. What's the dude name? I forgot his name. Kimi or whatever his name. But you know, I don't want to say it right. Akeem. You know, the suave debonair dude that be dressing like the 60s and 70s. So he got a feature with him, and he got a feature with the homie 4 Eyes from that used to be with DTP or whatnot. But believe it or not, the homie asked me to feature on his shit. So I'm on there too. So all I was gonna do real quick is play one of the tracks real quick. Was gonna play one of the tracks. So y'all give me some feedback. Let me know if y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all share it. Maybe y'all won't. Who cares? But this is called Ruthless Aggression Music, which is the acronym is RAM. But yeah, let me know what y'all.
RAM. Ruthless Aggression. I create waves from a cesspool. Hot boy lifestyle, but still I dress cool. Make my next move be my best move, like a chess move. Jumping like checkers, cause where I'm from, you get killed quick. The slump don't stretch. I chase my dreams, knowing they'll become my reality. My life's a ghetto tragedy. Mom's like she should have been, could have been, but instead she end up having it. No wonder why she mad at me, smacking me. Trying to beat my dad out of no lie, sometimes I won't die, but I'm scared.
Real quick, I just seen my homegirl Jessica Jackson join. I'm very familiar with you. Taylor went as far as jumping in my inbox and ain't said nothing in the comments. Jessica, could you do your boy a favor? Could you comment for me? Could you share the live? I really appreciate that. I know everybody can't be here for the whole live and all that. But if you in here and some of this stuff touch you just even a little bit, again, our first topic was simply about the chicks who posted. I'm gonna pull it back up. Hold on, my bad. Let me put it back up. So our last topic, which was our first topic, was about the chicks who posted this picture. Are they kids? Somebody kids. Hold on, let me bring it back. She had posted this shit. And motherfuckers was straight laughing about it as if this was funny. My response is this is very borderline predator, MOLES, all type of And then, you know, I get into the comments and see where they saying like they was doing this in hopes that they wouldn't be gay. And it only made me think internally, like what led up to this probably made them gay. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I know it be in the food and the weather and all that, but this seems like a whole who raised you type shit. So I want to talk about that type of shit, bro. Sometimes we can talk about this and come to I want to figure this out. Like I've been raised by a black woman, a single black woman, and she never did nothing like this. Is this just what the generation is doing right now? Is this acceptable for people that's thanks, Jess? I appreciate that. Again, man, it's a lot of y'all in here. And I know that you can comment. I know that you can share the live. Don't just look at me, you know what I'm saying? Again, I would love to change the way some people think. I'm evolving myself. I want to share my experience that I had a few days ago where I know God came down and talked to me, but I feel like that's not an experience that I want to just share to one person, because then folk not gonna even understand. You're not gonna know how to value that. You know what I'm saying? You can't value a black man that's trying to approach this without being disrespectful. I ain't jiving and joking on these females. I'm not calling them out their names, but I do think this is disrespectful to these young men. I think very predatory. So how do y'all feel? Again, y'all can read right here the things that was said. Anybody got an opinion? Anybody feel like this shit whack, or we all okay with it? And that's the problem, because everybody be always okay with shit, don't say nothing. Even when shit happening in a family, they don't want to say nothing. You can't, say something. You hear me? Is anyone, bro? Why do people be wanting to send me shit when I'm live? But when I ain't live, motherfuckers ain't fucking with me. When I'm live, you want to send me a million shits. Hey man, shout out to Skodollar. Skodollar came down here, visited me. I can't make it down there, but I just want to say happy birthday to my brother Rich. I know he's finna be an old mother sucker, man. You know, we getting pretty old. I'm 40. Yesterday at a video shoot, I had the opportunity to play ball for the first time. I ain't played basketball in, I want to say, I ain't played ball. Yeah, it was every bit of that, about 15 years. But yesterday I definitely had a good time. Shout out to my homegirl Victoria. Thanks Jesse, thanks for sharing the live and shit. They should be more worried about their education and morals versus their sexual. I agree. Again, after my little intervention, man, what my conclusion I came to for myself and how I see the world is like, man, God knew people were gonna be homosexuals. God knew people was gonna be murderers. And you think he didn't know? He still give us free will to make a decision, but he knows things like this is gonna occur. And if the shit that was in the Bible, like Sodom and Gomorrah and shit like that, is truly true. And can you say truly true? Is that like a double entendre? But if it's truly true, then he already knew. My perspective of it is he want to see how other people are going to judge and treat people and how they're going to act about these situations. So for this to be these supposed to be these people mom. Hold on, play this. These kids mom. This the mama and the aunties and them. And they all, I'm talking about, bruh, it was a whole group. Look. They grown now, so your opinion don't matter. I'm confused. I'm confused. Like, they 19 and 17, and then they were showing pictures of them now, saying how gay, like this picture right here, this them right now. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, because again, I'm not judging you. I don't know what God's plan was, but it feels like a lot of these things are by design to see how everybody else is going to handle it. Of course, it's going to be bad people that don't give a fuck, people who are different. How are you going to handle it? You know what I'm saying? Me, I used to allow certain things to bother me. Then I had to figure out, like, this don't control the narrative if I'm going to win or if I'm going to be successful. This has nothing to do with what my life is going to consist of. This is just what that makes them happy. But shit like that, dude, making your child take a picture with my motherfucker, some strippers and shit because you think they're going to be gay or you don't want them to be gay. Like, what is that? Any of y'all ever done some shit like that? Been around some shit like that? Because I'm a man, so I ain't never really been. I couldn't see myself being around that. I'll probably cut up. I definitely am not in agreement with that. Cause let's put the shoe on the other foot. Would you be okay with your daughters, with your daughter taking a picture with a male stripper or something like that? I hope not. But shit, shit like that made me feel like motherfucker probably would do some shit for that like that. And it's not even necessarily for clout. These folks be just doing shit because they don't give a fuck. I'm more than convinced it's just because they don't give a fuck. Who is this? Why is you? Bro? Y'all see them butters? See them butters buttering? Hey Jessica, it's been close to 7 days. I ain't smoked no weed. I ain't ate no meat, no diddy. I ain't ate no candy, no nothing, no pork, no nothing. I'm just thugging it out. Been praying and fasting. Today I almost crashed out about 11 times. I'm looking at the TV right now. They got motherfucking Subway on there. I don't know, man. Come on, man. Send me some Jay, what's up? I was just talking about you, bruh. I was literally just talking about you, man. So this is Gervais Hendrix. This is the artist I was talking about. He was on last week, actually. But he's got a feature with a few dope-ass A-list celebrities. And I had the pleasure of being on his project. With that being said, bro, I'm finna actually play the intro again. Because I want them to hear this shit. I rapped. And I don't even rap no more, man. Hey, I need some feedback on that, though. Let me know how you feel about that shit, Jay. I know you said nah, but be a little more direct. Because even as a man, you hear me? Like, how would the world feel if them females should be in? I'm probably going overboard, but I'm not. In my opinion, shit like that is very predator-like. Them bitches should have been something. Something should have happened. Them women. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Those women. I'm changing for the better. Again, it's been 6 days. I haven't smoked. I ain't ate no meat, no diddy. Girl talking about my teeth, man. Your problem's bigger than that, baby. I finally figured out I got fucked up teeth. How long did it take you to figure out that those young men may be homosexuals, and why did you feel like you had to force them to take a picture in front of? Anyway, Ruthless Aggression Music. This Gervais Hendrix featuring yours truly, Worthy the Surf Ninja. It's an intro. This shit go hard,
Scared to kill myself, so I talk to God like life is hard. Shit help me heal. Real, ruthless, aggression. Yeah. I create waves from a cesspool. Hot boy lifestyle, but still I dress cool. Make my next move be my best move, like a chess move. Jumping like checkers, cause where I'm from, you get killed quick, the slump don't stretch. I chase my dreams, knowing they'll become my reality. My life's a ghetto tragedy. Mom's like she should've been, could've been, but instead she end up having me. No wonder why she mad at me, smacking me. Trying to beat my dad out of me. No lie, sometimes I won't die, but I'm scared to kill myself. So I talk to God like life is hard, shit help me heal myself. Traumatized cause of a past shit, just try and get past shit. Taking dumps while hitting blunts and dumping these ashes. Echoes of my last bitch saying I'm passive aggressive. Thinking to myself like damn it, what my passion to be so aggressive. Pass my son an L full of green, like what's that right lesson? Gave him a beat, big one. It wasn't the right blessing. Confessions of a black male, thriving to make it. You can feel it in my spirit, you know it's real, I can't fake it. I push the shit to the limit, till my engine starts shaking. Forever grateful and thankful, every minute I wake up.
Sometimes I feel like the nigga in the winter, but I gotta go and get him, and I put him in the middle, but he really don't believe it, and I hit him with the minimum. He looking for the little minute, try to go to push spin, nigga don't let this way. I'm the type of rapper that I really wanna kill today. Those with the dope days, looking out both ways, fucking with the OJs, dodging that cocaine. I'm hot like Old Bay. What you talking about? It only get better. If you rap around me, you better rap around each other. Overtime money, and you know they getting jealous. My flow so fly like plane propellers. Really to the game, and I who I wanna live. Spitting this shit, cause I'm on another level. I went through hell just to go to fight the devil. No liquor in my cup, and I'm drinking Modelo. Purple Ninja Turtle, you can call me down and tell her both stabbed in this bitch like a temporary hello. Lemonade on my neck like a Cinderella yellow. Shut the fuck up. I think I want more. Understanding that the love is war. If you ride it, you gotta die by the sword. If you ride it, you gotta ride for the sport. If you vibe, then you gotta vibe a little more. Wait. I got so much on my plate to think I hate an ass phony wanna step to my face, then create. I gotta make them relate. If they don't believe in that, my nigga, they out of space. Yeah, that's all I got. hold up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take this out. Hey, we're gonna do this again. Cut.
All right, let me pause this real quick. So, what were we just talking about? We talking about the picture shit. That shit just trifling. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit trifling, bro. And this is why we, as a people, not as a whole, but when it comes to the description of our color, that's why we're seen like this, bro. Because people do shit like that, bro. I couldn't imagine myself doing that. If it was dads and daughters, they probably would have been, man, look, they would have been in jail, all type of shit. That shit would have been super viral. And I don't want these women to be like in a super big, but I want some understanding, especially if you like, say it's an old picture, right? You saying it's an old picture. So where's your understanding as a mature adult that this is everything about this was wrong? Everything about this was wrong. Nothing about this was cool, okay. This wasn't dope. And if these young, which they are, so let me stop saying if these young men are homosexuals now. Y'all, that was not a fun thing, and even if they act like it is, bro, that just disrespectful to your kids, to their livelihood. That's in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Bro, Gervais say, not to change the subject, but have you heard the stuff that came out? Man, bro, look, that's the next topic. You want me to send you I'll send you an invite so you can jump on the panel. Hey, Jessica, can I send you an invite so you'll jump on the panel? Come on, don't run away. Malik ain't answering. Kathy is actually at a graduation. I didn't want to not do a show this week. I'm going out of town Sunday. I'm headed back home. My friend's wedding. Matter of fact, when I'm at it, shout out to Sabrina and her fiance. They finna get married. They finna jump the broom and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go down there and celebrate. So I won't be able to necessarily do a live then. So if you want, bro, I'll send you, and I'm gonna load that up. In fact, I'm finna load that up now. I'm finna load him up now. The whole Puffy shit, cause that shit was definitely crazy, my boy. All right, bet. I'm finna, both of y'all, send me y'all email to my inbox. Send your email to my inbox, and in 5 minutes, I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna play like a couple YouTube videos of the Puffy shit, and then I'm gonna send y'all the invite. While I'm doing that, y'all share the shit, share it in some groups, comment, because y'all see people popping in and out. Shout out to everybody that's in YouTube. My bad for not necessarily, giving y'all as much attention as I'm giving my focus on Facebook. So I'm gonna actually pull that up on my TV so I can see that, because I can't see who is when what, but I know y'all up. OKC giving the Timberwolves the blue. Hey, before I forget, man, Pacers in 5. Fuck is you saying, boy? I was in the motherfucking bar yesterday getting them boys hell when they Pacers in 5. I'm finna pull up this shit about Diddy's son. Go check on Diddy's son. Yo, Diddy's son. Yeah, that's a crazy shit. I definitely did hear about Diddy laying pipe to Lauren London. And again, I'm gonna tell you, the power of discernment is real. So a lot of us got different gifts. We all don't have the same gifts. My gift is different, and that's why I be acting the way I be acting, right? But when I seen that video, this is a video from a while back. Let me pull up the P. Diddy case. When I seen the video a while back, like right when Nipsey got murdered, right? And it was Nipsey was in a house with Lauren London, Diddy, and a couple other people, right? And he was playing that what's the song? Rap nigga song. Or it was one of the songs, because that visual content was Nipsey explaining how he was trying to get Diddy on one song. Like it was supposed to be like you can hate me. My bad, y'all. Supposed to be like a you can hate me now type of vibe, but Diddy didn't want to get on that song, right? So as I'm watching the video and shit, actually, I'm gonna play that video first. Let me play that video first so you can see it before. If you don't know nothing about the case yet, let me play this. Yep. Look. Can y'all wait? Let me see if y'all see the screen. Let me pull the screen up. Hold on now. Let's add this back, bro. This where we at with it right now, y'all. Add this back. Hold on. All right, let me add this back. 1 second, y'all. I'm adding it now. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Pulls right up. Nipsey in the studio with Diddy. I remember watching this, and I felt uncomfortable as fuck watching this, bro. I felt super uncomfortable, and that's what I mean about the power of discernment. That's what I mean about the power of discernment. It is real. You will see some shit, and you will know. Everybody ain't like that. Everybody can't tell. Motherfucker don't be feeling them energies. I be seeing shit, and I instantly get to trying to decipher and breaking down, and it don't be on purpose. It be just like, oh my God, like again, I seen that picture of them kids next to the strippers, and they joking about them being gay. And the first thing that came to my head, minus the fact that I thought that was predatory type, is like, damn, y'all on here complaining about these young men being gay, or y'all did this because y'all want them to be gay, but believe it or not, more than likely, y'all the reasons they gay. So look, check out this video. I'm gonna play it, and then I'm waiting on the homie and Jessica to send me. I think I heard my shit go off too. So I'm finna play this real quick. Got y'all. I got y'all. Don't trip. I got y'all.
Man, you know, I came and pressed play on Puff. I let him hear the whole album, top to bottom. You know, I look at Puff like a Quincy Jones or like a Berry Gordy, or just hip hop. So I really felt like I did something special with the album.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas. Hustle man, a shooter, that's a fact, nigga.
Man, you know, he just listened to every record. He gave me his input on what could make the records that he did comment on all the way classic and just reach their full potential. You know what I mean? It was dope to just vibe to the album, top to bottom. It's not driven by rap ambition. It's driven by the need to express as a human, the need to like get shit off your chest and speak on life. It's reflection on a real story and a real path that I've taken, and that, you know, is unbelievable. It's a real story. My name is Nipsey Hussle. My album's dropping February 16th, 2018.
All right, so it's certain parts of the video. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna go back and play it.
Yeah.
I ain't no. We ain't on that, bro. We ain't trying to back that ass up, bro.
Start up this.
Hold on. We ain't trying to back that ass up right now, bro. We investigators, man. We finna see about this case. Hold on, let me go back to this. Jessica, y'all, you and Gervais, send it to my Facebook inbox. Hey, Latonya, I'm sorry. Latonya, I'm sorry, Queen. But hey, so right now we talking about the Diddy case. Again, I'm sharing with my folks that I feel like I've always had good discernment, even if I never listened to it. I could be watching something on TV. I could be around somebody physically. I always feel shit, you know what I'm saying, going on. And when I seen this video, and this was years ago, this is the video. You could just tell how he was acting, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I knew what was going on. I knew it was something.
That school, I'ma teach myself. Made my first meal on my own. I don't need your help. All black,
We gotta go back to the break. We're gonna go back to the break. We're gonna clap again.
I'm gonna clap all night.
Yeah, I would.
Find me out different places. Spoke by the door, it's the infiltration. Double back there, Lord.
I cracked you up.
This the world we live in, y'all. This is a cold world, man. It's a cold world. It's a cold world, man. Women, men alike, nobody different. We got some people with moral compasses, and then it's a lot of folk that just don't give a fuck. But again, hey, Mecca, still standing strong, Bell. Y'all is crazy, man. It is 2025. Why don't y'all just put y'all regular governments? Put your first, last, and middle name, because all that's still standing strong. What if God take your legs from you? I'm sorry. Look, I ain't got it all sometimes. But my homies is finna join, man. We finna have some panel members. If anybody else want to join, you can feel free to join too. But we finna talk a little more shit about this Diddy case. I'm finna actually play some of the stuff from the Diddy case, some of the accusations, because I guess what? What? You ain't hear about the shit with Lauren and Diddy? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me pull it up. What? I'm telling you, and I knew it already. And I knew it already, bro. I knew it already. Like I knew it. Well, I had heard. So this is the feedback I got. So I'm reading some new shit that I ain't even seen. They say that Diddy was fucking Lauren London before and after. But like I told you, when I saw that video that we just watched, my body, my brain, my everything, that's what I was on. That nigga travel like a motherfucker. Hold on. All right, Jessica just sent me an email. I'm finna add Jessica. I'm finna play this little video real quick while I add Jessica.
These women are used as pawns to move people around, to line people up.
So he also had this where they're looking at each other. And then you see people even commented like, whoa, Nipsey's watching. So Media Takeout, of course, they picked this up and it said, Diddy rumored to be dating Nipsey Hussle's widow, Lauren London.
You aside?
Somebody pulled me aside. Puff.
Really?
Puff pulled me aside and was like, look, bud, you have showed everybody what it looks like to hold a man down and to love him. Now show them what it looks like when it all crumbles.
I cracked you up.
It's official. You know, my brother is putting out the album Victory Lap. Yeah. The All-Star Weekend here in LA. Yeah. Love is back in the air. Yeah. All that. The music is in a certain pocket.
So Jaguar Wright just came for Lauren London, and she's claiming that Lauren was used as a honeypot to set up Nipsey Hussle. Rumors have been flying for a minute that Lauren was planted in Nipsey's life to pull him into Diddy's orbit. And now that Lauren was named in Diddy's trial, fans are connecting the dots and bringing up a bunch of old receipts about Lauren's secret meetings with Diddy around the time Nipsey passed. Meanwhile, Jaguar had already accused Lauren years ago of knowing way more than she let on about Nipsey's death, accusing both her and Snoop Dogg of playing a role in the alleged setup. And then there's the whole Cassie connection. Back when Cassie was dating Diddy, Lauren was right there, acting like Cassie's bestie. But the second Cassie broke free and exposed all that trauma she went through, Lauren went silent. Even after that hotel video of Diddy attacking Cassie, Lauren didn't say a word of support for a woman she once called her sister. But it gets even crazier. After Nipsey passed, Lauren didn't distance herself from Diddy. In fact, she got closer, and they even sparked dating rumors at one point. And now with Jaguar turning up the heat again, people are taking a hard look at Lauren's relationship with Diddy and what it might mean in the bigger picture of Nipsey's death. This rabbit hole runs deep, so let's dive straight in.
Lauren, why are you so quiet, Missy? Everybody be so Lauren London. She's this, she's that, she's ever since Snip. What about you, mamas? Because you was best friends. You and Cassie was like this. You were best friends. Because ever since Cassie opened up her mouth about Diddy,
Real quick. Hey, Jessica, check your email, see if you got it. Gervais, check your email, see if you got it. I'm gonna let the video keep playing, but yeah, I'm finna add y'all.
Oh, y'all ain't Lauren London ain't say not a damn thing. She been quiet ever since.
Lauren London has been doing everything she can to downplay how close she was with Diddy, but the feds clearly didn't forget, and her name came up during the jury selection for Diddy's trial. Both the prosecutors and Diddy's lawyers had to sort through a huge list of potential jurors to figure out who could be fair and not already biased. And part of that process meant showing jurors a list of people tied to the case to see if they recognized anyone. And one name that jumped out to a lot of folks was Lauren's. Now, people have been whispering for a while that Lauren was way more involved with Diddy's inner circle than she ever let on. And some folks behind the scenes claim she allegedly had deeper connections to Diddy's whole operation. And after Nipsey Hussle was tragically killed in 2019, those rumors started getting even louder. with fans pointing out that Lauryn was the one who introduced Nipsey to Diddy. And shortly after, Diddy swooped in to executive produce Nipsey's latest album, Victory Lap.
I'm back there, Lord. I cracked you up.
But see, by the time Diddy came in to supposedly help Nipsey, the album was basically already finished. Nip even said he just wanted Diddy to give some feedback, but Diddy convinced him the project needed more work.
But yeah, you know, Puff, I brought the album to Puff when it was pretty much done. Just got his feedback, played it top to bottom, just wanted to see what he thought. He was like, it's room on these records to continue to produce. He like.
What's also weird is that Diddy dragged out the process and delayed the album's release. And some folks believe it's because Diddy wanted his label's name on it. Bad Boy Records wasn't doing so well at the time, and Diddy allegedly saw Nipsey as a way to bring the label back to life. By the way, this was also around the time Cassie was being forced into those FOs with Diddy. And guess who was always by her side back then? Lauren London. Cassie and Lauren were acting like besties and even did brand campaigns together for Diddy's businesses. Now, we'll circle back to Lauren in a minute, but let's talk Nipsey and Diddy first. When they were working together, the behind-the-scenes clips that came out raised a lot of eyebrows because it wasn't studio sessions. It was bedrooms and bottles and overall weird energy.
I don't know if he bored, if he ain't got nothing to do. He trying to draw up controversy because he's starting the new Making the Band series again. I don't know what the case. But today, he decided to do a post and delete, and he alluded or tried to make it seem as though him and Miss Lauren had something going on.
Now let's rewind to March 31st, 2019, the day Nipsey was shot and killed in front of his Marathon clothing store in LA. The whole hip-hop world was stunned, and it didn't take long before insiders started coming forward with all kinds of theories trying to connect the dots. And one of the loudest voices was Jaguar Wright, who claimed Nipsey's death wasn't random at all. Jaguar said it looked more like an industry hit, and she even threw names out, suggesting Lauren and Snoop Dogg might have had something to do with it.
Because if you were capable of doing what they're saying that you did to Tupac, why the f would we believe that you were capable of doing it to Nip because he was about to eclipse you?
Hey, I'm gonna let it play, but I was gonna say that to y'all as well. Y'all do know it's rumors that Snoop Dogg had big involvement in Tupac's death.
Well, that's crazy.
So again, you know, this shit be sound like comic book shit until you really sit down. And if you got powers, I know I say that shit and it sound like I'm on some old Marvel shit, but for real, like my discernment really be working, bruh. I've always felt these things about these certain artists. But I'm gonna keep playing this shit, bro. I want to tell you.
All of your fucking secret meetings with Diddy and y'all fucking knew that they put Lauren on him. All those fucking Diddy parties. All of the support that Snoop has for Honeycomb.
Jaguar even went as far as to say that Lauren was placed in Nipsey's life on purpose, like a spy or a honeypot to keep tabs on him and report back.
Because I'm accusing you now, Lauren. You work with Diddy to line up your baby daddy, just like Khalees. No, Lauren London isn't an only child. She has a sister, and her sister was working for the Honeycomb. Capricorn.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
right?
but wasn't Diddy executive producer of Nipsey's album?
Exactly.
But Jaguar didn't just stop with the Lauren claims. She also brought up the whole Dr. Sebi situation. And if you don't know why that matters, here's the backstory. Nipsey was working on a documentary about Dr. Sebi, a healer who claimed he had natural remedies that could cure serious illnesses like AIDS and cancer. And there's this theory that Dr. Sebi was taken out because those claims were a threat to Big Pharma. In fact, Nipsey himself said he believed Dr. Sebi was killed for that reason.
You can, because even when you drop a bar like about Dr. Sebi, yeah, like just that one thing they killed Dr. Sebi will make somebody go research who Dr. Sebi is.
100%.
Like that. Why you think they killed him?
Why do they kill all holistic doctors?
Messing up the medical industry.
You short-stopping their grind. Why do niggas kill for hustling in front of a spot? You short-stopping the grind.
I want to say this too, y'all. Man, as funny as this shit sound, and you like, oh, it's too deep. This couldn't be real. It's that deep, bro. It's that deep. The world we live in, as far as the U.S., is a straight corporation. It's a business. They don't want nobody stopping their business, whether it's big pharma or motherfucking all the other shit. Again, I'm just a small fish, so of course they're not gonna do nothing to me. But somebody of this magnitude got in a position where he could start changing and making others evolve. I say that because, for example, I was a Nipsey fan way before the big blow up. So when he started his transitioning and talking about health and wealth and eating right and Dr. Sebi and moving away, I'm already knowing that something was going to happen. How you feel about this shit so far, Jay? What you hearing?
Man, this shit crazy, man. It sounds outrageous with Lauren being planted in Nipsey life.
Is it impossible?
It's not impossible. I think for me, the love that I see between those is impossible. I don't think
she could have been an actor. She acted in what's the movie?
I mean, yeah, she an actress, but she loved that man, bro.
Man,
you can't fake. You can't act like love like that. The love that they had.
Nah, when you say she loved that man, like what did you see? What visually was you getting from their pictures and shit?
A real relationship, not this Hollywood go out there and take pictures and be smiling, but we fucking hate each other. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors, and you hear shit.
For her to be in love with him and still set him up?
Nah. I think that's impossible. Yeah, with them.
Don't be naive, little brother. Don't be naive. Because look. Before we go back to finish watching this video, I'm gonna go back to this video and let me point out.
Jaguar Wright, for the record, is crazy as bat shit.
Crazy because that's school. I'm gonna teach myself. Let me ask you this, Jay. Watch this video and watch Nipsey have to tell Lauren to clap. I'm not saying that she don't want to clap and celebrate Nipsey, but think about where she at and who she in front of. Think about what Puffy said to her, bro. I know you saying, like, I seen them videos. They definitely looked in love. But prior to that, again, I seen this video and it made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was looking at the video too, but it didn't give me no weird or strange vibes. I felt like everything, we don't know what time it was. That could have been like 3 or 4 in the morning. Motherfuckers might be sleepy. You know what I'm saying? And they just trying to do anything to keep themselves, because I've been there. You're like, you know what I'm saying?
I've been there too, bro. But
so, not that I'm saying that's the excuse or that's what it is, but I'm just saying I didn't get any strange vibes. Diddy being Diddy.
Just Diddy being
Diddy being Diddy. For sure.
So this the same nigga.
Yeah. But I didn't get no strange vibes from Nipsey or Lauren.
I got strange vibes from Lauren. I didn't get any strange vibes from Nipsey because, like I said, I feel like Nipsey's energy was genuine. He genuinely
right.
And I ain't saying that she didn't love him, because you could be sent in to be like a mole or some type of, you know what I'm saying, like she said, a honeypot, and fall in love with a motherfucker.
Fall in love and end up being and then going against the whole mission. Yeah.
Because when you get into the whole what is his name? The white guy that is he white or black? Clive? Is it Clive Davis or Clive Owens? Who was that P. Diddy used to work for? This is where he got all this shit from.
Clive, yeah. That's the guy that used to own J Records, right?
One of the records, but that's who he used to work for.
Clive Davis, I think. Yeah.
I'm finna play this video, man. Just watch not Nipsey. Watch Lauren and
Diddy. I was watching. I was watching.
All black, we gotta go back to the break. We're gonna go back to the break. We're gonna clap again. I'm gonna clap all night. Yeah. I would. Find me out different places. Spoke by the door, it's there for traction. Double back, just Lord, I cracked you up. That's school. I'm gonna teach myself. Made my first meal on my own.
Why Nipsey had to tell her to clap? Why was she? Why did her face and her energy from what Diddy?
We don't know what time. We don't know what time it is, and from being a recording artist and being an actor, they be on different times. You know what I mean? Music artists, you know, they be up in 4, 5 o'clock in the morning getting it in and still be running. And I guess she's trying to stay with her man, you know, trying to hang in there, and she, you know what I'm saying, she could be zoned out.
I don't know about that.
Could be. Like I say, we don't know what time. You know what I mean?
Just feel like that shit just felt too. That shit felt too like grimy. Diddy trial update. Let's see. Okay, because I know Kid Cudi end of the day, right? That's your boy.
Yeah.
You heard what they said. Kid Cudi said, right?
Yeah.
What you got? What you got? Talk to me.
Basically, they was dating. Kid Cudi was dating Cassie like around 2008, and Diddy got wind of it, and he didn't like it, of course. So he I think one incident was he wasn't home, and I think he got a call saying something about he had a burglary in his house or something like a burglar. He had a burglary. No, I'm saying he had a burglary in his house and whatnot. So he went there and saw that. He went in and saw that he had some Chanel gifts that was open, and then he went in the bathroom and his dog was, you know, in the bathroom with the door closed. So somebody put the dog in the bathroom. Because he was like, yo, I let my dog roam the house while I'm gone. And then the security cameras was out. So Cudi said he called Diddy and was like, yo, what's up? No, his security told him that Diddy was down the street in the car waiting on him. And that's when Cudi called him and was like, yo, what's up, yo? What's up? And then Diddy was like, yo, I'm here waiting on you or whatever. So and then I think it was another incident, or could have been the same day. I'm not sure. His car, his Porsche was set on fire. The top of his car, you know, got cut open and somebody threw a Molotov in that shit.
You said it was the same day?
I'm not sure. But that's when
I like to cross my legs and look real distinctive. Or distinctive.
Oh, my legs crossed right now. You just can't see it.
Oh, you feel like that? It's like the older we get, right? That's all it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this because I see my boy Justin Bieber, man, and I'm praying for Beeb, man. He said
he wasn't a victim. That what he say?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You believe it?
I'd go with the
I'm having a birthday party.
Man. If he say he ain't
That's it.
Welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here. Charles here. So every big trial seems to have a character that standout pops out.
Yes.
In O.J. Simpson, it was Kato Kaelin. In Diddy, it's the Punisher. This is just almost hysterical.
Yes.
And I can say hysterical because I'm not sure how he connects to any crime, but it's one of the most entertaining. Well,
you're not sure how he connects to any crime?
Correct. And we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
The guy, his name is the Punisher. We first heard about him when Cassie was on the stand, and she referred to one of the alleged sex workers that they had freak-offs with as the Punisher.
Okay, so let's get into it.
And so he took the stand today.
Yeah, he took the stand.
As an alleged sex worker, and you don't figure out how he fits into this case?
Problem, Charles, is that there has to be, I don't want to
get to it.
Bogged down in it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Where is the interstate transportation? He's from Harlem, and he did it, right? Everything he did that he tesified to is in New York.
And all of his parties that were all in New York.
Essex House, Trump International Hotel, and that's what I saw. Now, maybe there's more, but that's what I saw. The Punisher meets Diddy and Cassie after Cassie says that I'm having a birthday party for my husband, and we'd love for you to come and be an exotic dancer. And so the Punisher shows up at the Trump International Hotel in New York City, and there are candles lit in the living room. And he walks in.
What a romantic setting.
And Cassie says to him, well, look, you know, my husband kind of wants to watch as you do some kind of an exotic dance. And why don't you go into the bathroom and maybe change into bathrobe or your underwear or whatever.
Slip into something more comfortable?
Well, he slips into nothing because he comes out naked. And then Cassie suggests that maybe they could even get more intimate as Diddy watches all of this as she is lathered in baby oil and they have sex and Cassie pays him. Initially, it was supposed to be $800. And then I believe she gives him another $1,200 on his way out the door. This was repeated over a period of time.
Right.
But it's just like unbelievable. So some of the color of this witness, I'm telling you, he's written.
All right, we ain't gonna watch the whole 40 minutes because
hey, look, $800. Hey, bro, I'm about to be the Punisher Junior.
Are you for real?
Shit.
Hey, he said about to be the Punisher. Real quick before I don't want to be rude, so I want to introduce Jessica to everybody. Everybody, this is Bunny. This is Jessica.
Hey.
Nice to hey to Jessica. She was nice enough to hear him, you know, be with us, talk some shit for a second. You how you feel about some of the things we done talked about so far, Jessica? You want to give your public opinion or what?
I mean, on this subject?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about the photo again. But anyway,
we could definitely start with the photo. I'll go back to the photo.
Yeah, let's start with the photo because that's where I missed everything. So what's about this photo?
You talking about the kids?
Because I came in, you was already talking about it.
Okay.
And I think I got the last end of it, and you was telling me about, you know, the pictures and whatnot, and I was like, nah.
I'm finna pull it up.
So it's a photo going around?
Well, so I was, you know, I used to be trolling people. So
I was gonna say a troll.
You know, I used to be a troll back in the day, bro. But they forced me. They forced my hand. Come on, Jessica. Now they forced my hand. They made me do it. But I was just my homie had shared this picture, and I found it. I can't think of an intelligent word to describe it other than it was fucked up. I didn't find it funny. I didn't laugh.
No, it's ignorant for
real. It's very ignorant. And this is
it's a photo of what?
I'm gonna show you right now. I thought you seen it though. Thought I showed you, bro.
I may have. I seen so much stuff that I don't want to see online. Yes. No, I haven't seen that. What's that? Can you make it bigger?
Hold on. No Diddy. I got you though.
No Sean Puffy Combs. So hold on. So there's strippers? There's strippers or something?
Hold on. Yeah, with some kids.
Oh, that's kids. That's a kid.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick.
Who authorized that shit? I mean, stuff.
Shit, cuss, go ahead, motherfucking cuss, man.
I ain't want Zuck to get you, man.
I ain't tripping on this, man. Facebook, man, ain't shit. Facebook,
right?
Shit.
Agreed.
Only thing they fuck with is
social media ain't shit.
Well, now all you got to do is check the comments, and you can see the worst of the worst. I mean.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. You talking about motherfuckers put CC?
Yep.
And then they just doing shit with having sex and all this type of shit.
Anything
and I don't
goes in the comments.
Listen, I got flagged for putting up a repost saying music soothes my mind. It takes me to that place, and I was like, "Yo, who the hell working at Meta? Because why I'm getting flagged for this?" Shit. And you got all kind of stuff in the check comment things, like how you said.
Nobody know about the things that could change your life. Music is definitely soothing, and if you listen to the right music, it can elevate your mind state. It can help you heal. It can do so much. But
yeah, and I got flagged for it. They say it was inappropriate. I was like, what? I think I screenshot. I think I still have it, man. Okay, so what I'm
Now
looking
the
at
one
here.
little boy can't be older than what, like 10 maybe?
What?
Well, they
11?
said these little dudes grown now, but that ain't even my point. It's
But
like
they weren't when the picture was taken.
No, ain't no way, because that's a Rick and Morty shirt, and Rick and Morty came out what 2014, maybe.
nigga, he went into his investigation tools.
Yeah, they still young.
That's a Rick and Morty. Well, now he's
Yeah.
saying, wait, you said they still young? You think?
They got to be. They got to be because they're I mean, they can't be too much older than what they are now with that Rick and Morty shirt.
I'm gonna go to the other shit real quick. Let me show you some of these what they were saying to me.
So what? This is school. What the fuck? Where they at? The strip club?
I thought they was trolling me at first. I don't know.
No, they said they had the boys take a picture with the strippers so that they wouldn't turn out gay.
Their mom or dad or something like
Yeah,
that?
the mom.
This is them right there. You see him right there, Jay?
He's stupid. Yeah, I see him. Yeah.
He's the young man right here. And again, I don't care about their sexuality as much as I care about. That's a form of abuse, honestly.
It is.
People could take that however they want.
It is. It is.
That's no different than Boosie having his son, paying for his son to get his thing wang stuff.
Yeah. That's wrong on all levels, man. That's terrible parenting.
Yeah.
That's why the world is how it is now. I mean, I grew up in the era where I get my teeth slapped out my mouth if I say the word lie. I have to say you're a story. You telling the story.
You a storyteller. Yeah, me too. You ain't by yourself.
Storytelling. Crazy,
You not by yourself, bro.
I mean, I couldn't lie was like the worst word you can say.
So are we all in agreement that that's very predator-like?
Absolutely. And if it was a different gender, you know, like I said, if it was dads and a daughter, it would have been a whole, news story about it.
Oh yeah. The guy would have been in jail. They would have been saying he's molesting or he's selling them or putting them up on eBay.
Right.
This is a joke. And when I say I can't go to the girl page, I wish I could, because if y'all could see how many women.
But having kids take a picture with a stripper has like no bearing on their sexuality whatsoever.
Exactly.
You say having a kid take a picture with a stripper doesn't?
No.
You can't say that. I don't agree with that.
No, I'm saying as far as changing if they're gonna be gay.
Oh yeah. I agree with that.
Because they could grow up. They could grow up and be like, "Oh, I want to do what she do."
Man.
You know what I mean?
And if anything, you trying to have them around more men that act like men would make them,
right? Be like, I want to be like that.
Exactly.
This is what a man's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that would change everything, but it would be a smarter move.
It just sucked that things like this happen in the world and it's found funny by the masses or those who find it disgusting. We sit in private. That's one of my issues. I don't like sitting in private about stuff because I feel like possibly speaking up about these things can be a change, not necessarily for that situation, but for somebody else's situation. Even I was hoping when I had the little back and forth with her that she'd be like, you know what? Yeah, you lame as hell for getting on my page, but you right. Wasn't nothing cool about it. Cause I seen so many women laugh and making jokes about this shit. I'm talking about, bruh. That shit is so mad disrespectful to your kids, to any kid. So you could tell from the way he pinching the booty and shit that they told the young man, hey, grab her booty, pinch her booty or something. We live in this world where men used to do this to women. I'm talking about grown women. We ain't talking about kids because they've done some stuff to kids as well. But now we live in a world where people are doing this to everybody. Fuck the color, fuck where you from. It don't matter. I hate that shit, bro. That's just so lame.
I mean, you gotta realize that uncommon sense is doing the right thing. No, it's doing the right thing.
So what you're saying is
common sense now is being a total idiot and doing anything for attention and trying to get validated for it. So I would say uncommon sense used to be common sense or I would call rare sense. It's rare to have common sense now.
That's a great. It's rare.
Yeah, it's rare to have common sense. I call it rare sense because it's rare for you to think like a fucking normal human being.
Well, maybe we're not normal. Maybe that's the normal. Because when you think about it, the masses be like, "Oh, it's funny, hee hee ha ha." Do you have, you had your 5-10?
It's some kind of brainwashing had to happen somewhere for the whole mass to be, like this idiocracy thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's a lot of idiots. Like more than half. More, I want to say like 85%. And I'm being nice. Of the world is dumb.
Remedial.
Dumb. No, not even dumb. I mean, I'm talking about, and this is no disrespect to anybody that have Down syndrome, because I have family members that have Down syndrome. People got more sense than people that don't have Down syndrome. They are more smarter and make better choices than people that don't have Down syndrome. People that don't have Down syndrome, 85% of them make poor choices. As you can see with the photo here that's been placed by somebody that thought they was, I don't know, doing something. But it was all for likes and attention, and it's detrimental to the kids. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up in one situation.
What's up, Marjorie? I just wanted to say, hey, I couldn't do it for that. I couldn't go for that. Shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. So it's like smart people, we got to get together and just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. No, we ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna let them crash all the way out until it just be us.
Darwinism.
Get your dumb ass off the earth. Make more room for us.
So, and when I was young, my mom used to let a lot of people stay with us, and she let this happened several times, and she let one of her homegirls stay with us, and her homegirl had an older daughter. And as an adult, I look at it totally different than I might have looked at it when I was 15, 16. Like, I remember getting caught because the daughter would make me do stuff to her. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it at that. And I remember getting caught, and the girl was told my mom that I had told her I would kill her, some shit like that. And I got my ass beat like way.
Did you?
No, I was like, no, I don't even think like that. I was like 12, and that girl was like 15, 16, and she had me eating her coochie, bro.
And she said, and she told, after y'all got caught, she told her, or told your mama or her mama that
her mom and my mom
that you was gonna kill her.
That I threatened to kill her, and I wasn't even a teenager yet. And I think about it now, and that shit is very close to like that type of feeling, just to see somebody forcing you to do some shit. Not saying you don't want to do it or you do, but just to be forced to do something that's almost
to be told to do it, not even ask.
Man, not even ask.
Not even ask. Like, would you please eat my coochie? Nah, do it. This is how you do it.
No, shut up, bro.
No, I'm just saying, but that's real. You ain't even asked. You're being forced to do it. Being told.
Give me a chance to say no.
Yeah, exactly. A chance. Well, no, thank you, ma'am. But that's not going to suffice. That's not going to suffice to do it.
It's been 6 days since I smoked weed.
Awesome.
I ate any real food. All I've been eating is fruit, and I'm going through it.
That's real food. That's real food. Get you make sure you get some protein. Get like some boiled peanuts. Get you some peanuts or cashews, walnuts.
Protein ain't real, bro.
It's real. Get you some protein.
He said it's real, like he a doctor. Just like he a doctor.
Real. Now I used to be a vegan, man, and like I used to eat a lot of, you know what I'm saying, nuts, peanuts.
You're so childish.
Get your minds out the gutter. Gutter.
I need to record that part, bro. That nigga said nuts. That's definitely gonna be a part for.
But that wasn't enough protein. So I just found out there's protein in certain fruits and certain vegetables that you can.
Yeah, or like
right. So And when I get like the full protein thing, I will feel different. I will feel better because I wasn't getting enough dosage of the protein that I needed. So when I did get the right dosage, I felt better. Just like when I became vegan at that time, I felt better when I was off the meat.
How long you?
But when I went back to the meat, I also felt better for that short period of time because it gave me a different.
He went like nuts, and he went back to the meat. This nigga crazy,
it was different. Yeah, it was crazy. It was, man. Me being a vegan, man, I was just a mean person, man. Because like I'll be chilling with my homeboys and be watching the Super Bowl and stuff. You know, they got wings and all this, and I got a fucking mango and some damn peanuts and shit. So I was like, nah, you know what? This is gonna be the end. Go ahead and give me that wing. And that thing messed my stomach up. I couldn't stop using the bathroom for like a week and a half.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I guess I'm sticking to meat now. I can't go back. I was hurting. I was hurting.
How long was you a vegan for?
A year and some change. It was dope though. I mean, at the first part, the first part, it was easy. Usually they say the first part is the hardest, but it was easy for me. It got harder the longer that I became a vegan, and being around. Like I was more athletic. I was more active, like playing basketball and stuff. So like after basketball, you know, with my boys, they'll probably go to like, you know, get something to eat. I can't eat what y'all eating.
They were going to a vegan restaurant.
right. No, they going to Wendy's and stuff like that. I was like, I ain't even want to go in there. I don't want to smell that. And you know, so that I had to change.
I'd be good like up until 10 minutes after I eat the fruit, then I'll be hungry again.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing to do is like I have like my you know, have your fruit, vegetables, and then you snack on the like blueberries or raspberries, something like you could just pop in. Those what you snack on throughout the day, and then you have like your main, like the mangoes. And
I eat that shit so quick, bro. I eat a pack of blueberries.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I could eat that in within maybe 20 minutes. Might be before then. I'm talking about the big pack too.
I went to the farmer's market today. Hey, y'all, we're going to talk about like another 20 minutes, then we're going to end it. So I don't want y'all to think I'm going to be taking all day and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But I went to the farmer's market today, man, and just, you know, like, when have you ever seen a pit in a peach that small?
A what?
The pit in the peach that small.
Man,
I saw some TikTok. The lady said it was kind of like an almond.
Yeah, it's that small. That's why you know they doing something to our food. So that's why
it's a video. It's a video of what they doing to the vegetable. The vegetables and fruit is not even safe.
That's what they say. You have to grow all your own stuff.
Yeah. And you gotta be secretive about that, because they find out that you growing stuff, they gonna try to penalize you for it or say you can't do it. So
what the housing people, HDAs or whatever the fuck they call
HOAs,
hoe ass niggas.
yeah, man. It's just a lot, man.
You know about the tamarinds?
Yeah. Tamarind, yeah. Yep.
Oh.
I fucked around and got some sour tamarinds today, and I didn't know they were sour, bro. But they actually taste like some candy. That's like a sour taffy or something.
I ain't never heard of a sour tamarind.
Yeah, I picked them up today. I went to the DeKalb farmers market, man. That shit crazy. They got live shark in there and all type of shit.
Shark.
Yep, you could eat shark. So
that's too exotic for me.
Yeah,
too exotic.
I'm gonna have to try it, y'all. I'm gonna have to try some damn shark. Man. I done ate everything else. You eat some booty, you might as well try a little shark meat.
I ain't never ate booty.
You ain't never. You don't know what you missed.
I know what I'm missing.
I can't deal with you.
Shit come from there.
Shit, piss come from the vagina.
That's true.
I rather. Hey, Cassie had it. I'd rather have a little piss on my mouth than shit. I can tell you that.
Hey,
I
you
can
don't
tell
know
you
what
that.
that lady done been through at this point with the stuff
Hey,
coming out.
she
That'll
Diddy
be the
Jr.
next thing. 'Cause
She
this-
Diddy Jr. Cause she.
He turned
How
her
do
into
y'all
a
feel about
monster.
how y'all feel about everybody like when they say she's a victim, or you got some people like, oh, she not a victim.
I say half and half.
Yeah, you know, like what
It's
do they
half and
call
half.
it when you're a hostage and you start like befriending the people that took you in? It's like some type of syndrome. But anyways, that's like kind of what she had a little bit. Like
She
I think
because
at
she was
first it
weak
was
minded.
abusive, but then
That's what I call it. Because when is
weak
it not a
minded.
syndrome though, Jessica? Like say if somebody do get kidnapped and they free will, they make them force them to do it. But if they stick around, if they keep coming back, when does it become not a syndrome and it's just like
that's what I'm saying. So it's a little bit of both, I feel like, with her. Like she probably at some point in the relationship was kind of like the victim because she was naive. She didn't know, you know what I mean? And probably was misguided. I mean, I think when they got together, she was 20. I mean, you feel like you know everything at 20, but you don't, you know. But then eventually at some point she knew what was happening,
Right.
but she was in that lifestyle at that point. You know, she was hooked on drugs. The money was coming, you know.
You know what? Like, I'm thinking now, I'm putting myself as a female. Now, y'all don't take this no way. I'm just putting myself as female. And I'm being forced to do some shit that I don't want to do. And you put a penis near my mouth, I'm gonna bite it. It's gonna be a forever. You gonna have to get stitches.
Yeah.
He gonna remember that because like they're gonna be the last time
right here.
That's gonna be the last time you gonna try to make me drink some piss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you have the abuser gonna have to learn a lesson eventually from you just can't just try to get victim after victim after victim. It's got to be, you know how the people like, oh, you got the right one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like the length of time that it went on is kind of like a red flag to me because
yeah,
you know, girls will be. I've been in an abusive relationship, and I'm a very, very strong-minded female. So for me to even get wrapped up in something like that was kind of crazy. But it becomes like this like mind game. You know what I mean? In a weird way. And you kind of get sucked into it. But at some length of time, you got to just like look at the cold hard facts and be like, okay, I got a decision to make, right? Do I want to continue to deal with this or not? You know?
Yeah.
I'm tired of this shit.
And a lot of times,
like Jay
you would
said,
have
like
to fly her out. So it was like, you wasn't always locked in the house. You know what I mean?
Right. You were talking to Cuddy. You were talking to your husband that you married to now, and then left him, and then cheated on the husband that you with now with Diddy to do a freak off. Like what?
Call the feds at that point. You got enough information, you know.
She liked it. She kept going back. That's the thing. And then they got texts of her even initiating it.
Yeah.
Like, hey baby, I'm ready for a freak off tonight or whatever. Are you in the mood? Or do you want to call that type of what? Really? Now, I was making jokes about Diddy.
You was Diddy for Halloween.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Prior, yes, I was. That's what I'm saying. I was making jokes. It was all fun and games until this trial. I was like, this man he doing stuff that don't even make sense.
No.
Now, if you have enemies, I would absolutely be like, yo, do what Diddy do, because that will confuse the shit.
Do what Diddy do. Hey,
do what Diddy do, because that will confuse the shit out of an enemy. This man, tell me this. Tell me this makes sense. This man had somebody else fucking Cassie, busting nuts on her or whatever, and then she take the nut and put on his nipples.
That blew my mind.
What is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I feel like he wanted to have a little nut on him, you know. Like
what is that?
Crazy. I don't know.
I wouldn't even do that to me. I
don't
wouldn't
even
do
know.
that to myself. And you got other people like somebody else DNA on you on
I
your
feel like
nipples.
the more money people get, if you like a good person, you're gonna become like a great person. But if you got any type of like fetish, or you're eccentric or weird, it's just gonna come out even more because you got too much power, too much freedom, too much money. So I think that's like a common thing, but he just took it to like the nth
It
level.
don't make sense. That's how you confuse an enemy and then going in court and doing this shit right here.
But
what the fuck, yo nasty ass?
He's recording all these different powerful people, right, that have either celebrity or power or influence doing devious things, then that it kind of like started building this, I don't know, like he was just untouchable, like he just knew too much dirt on too many people.
So
Man, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I will say this. I do love his cologne, Sean John Unforgivable. I got 2 bottles right now. It smells good. I get compliments all the time.
Hold tight to him.
Yeah, I'm about to get some on Amazon before they stop selling that shit. But my thing is, you got these cologne brands and you up here smelling like newborn babies and shit. What the fuck? You smell like baby oil.
That's crazy.
And then like they say they found like the date rape drug like in the baby oil.
Yeah.
So you out here basically just, and then I heard like that they had put like when them yacht parties and stuff that he would do, like the all white parties, and they had all type of strippers and just different bottle girls, whatever, but they were lacing those champagne bottles with X and stuff. And it's like, if they were already there, they kind of already knew what kind of party it was. Why did you feel the need to drug people? It's beyond predatory.
Crazy.
Like you a
That's
Mr.
beyond
Raper man.
crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all don't think like Jay-Z and them?
Huh?
I don't want to talk about Jay-Z, but Beyonce definitely has something to do with that.
Hey, look, Jay-Z stand out the way. He's smart.
He's smart, but
Beyonce too. Beyonce, she stay out the way too.
Man, a lot of these celebrities feel demonic, bro.
Yeah.
They be doing that shit.
If Jay-Z had anything to do with it, I don't want to know.
Why? Because you're gonna go be a fan no more?
Man, like, come on, don't mess with it. Leave him alone.
I mean, if he is, shit.
Man,
I'm like, all this goddamn money, and you want to, all this money you want to throw fucking Diddy parties and do this shit.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that? See, that's why I can't have the money. Cause I'll be too right. I'll be do too much right with the money. I do too much right with the money. That's why I can't get the money. But let me be a Diddy motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna fuck you and I'm gonna fuck my girl and I'm gonna let you fuck me too.
They say, and people ain't gonna like this. I've heard that the Bible is, and I don't know. I'm just telling what they say. They say the Bible is actually a book that is disguised for you to think that you're praising it in God, but you're actually praising the devil. And a lot of people are getting blessed by doing that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I also want to go on this to say, you know how we said Cassie was a victim? Well, somebody had to do this to Diddy. Somebody, they said his mother used to do stuff to him. Again, before he got in a position of power, he was trying to work his way up. And they said, what's Clive and other people was doing stuff to him. So y'all don't feel bad for him in no way? Is it because he's a man? I'm not saying I do. I ain't saying I feel bad for him. I'm asking y'all before people get on my trail. I just want to know how y'all feel about it.
If I was his mama or daddy, whatever, I caught him fucking baby dolls or whatever the fuck he doing, I would have cut his ass. Because that's probably what the fuck he was doing.
I mean,
I
would feel empathetic for that situation happening, but at the same time, we all have the power of free will and our own choices.
Right.
If things have happened to me in my life,
exactly.
I know things have happened to you in your life, and you don't continue that pattern or that.
Exactly.
Right. So.
Exactly. So, like with me, I mean, my dad wasn't always in my life, right? Especially in the beginning. When he tried to come back in my life when I was like 15, and that didn't work because we got into it. But the older I got, But I'm a man and had me a daughter and whatnot. I mean, we had an understanding of what the relationship's gonna be. So we got close then. It was more like a look, I'm your dad, but I can't really be your dad, because you're a man and you got you a child and you there. So with that being said, like I didn't have my dad, hell, sometimes my mom, I didn't have them coming to my football or basketball games or showing up for me or picking me up and doing this. So like now with my daughter, she's everything to me. I drop everything just for my daughter to be straight. Before I get something that I want, I make sure my daughter got everything that she need and she wanted. And I'd be like, okay, well, I can get these shoes, or I can get this purchase this car or whatever, So I'm heavily in my daughter's life, and it's because I had that. I don't want her to have that feeling that I had when I was young, and that's what made me like the dad that's always that be there for her.
Hey man, hey, we appreciate you, dog. We need more fathers like you.
I mean, like I say, it could be because I didn't have that. You know what I mean? And I don't want, my seed the felt what I felt. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like not sheltering them or whatever, but just like you ain't gonna never have that feeling I have. Because I wish my daughter would talk about, yo, I come from the hood. I'll beat your ass, girl. Sit down. You straight from the Suburbans.
You said you straight from the suburbs.
Yeah, you straight from the suburbs, girl. You ain't from the hood. You ain't.
Willie Beeman, man, what's up, bro? You missed it. We was talking about the Diddy shit a while ago, man. You missed. This nigga was Diddy for Halloween. I want y'all to know that.
For real?
I was Diddy and I was Michael Jackson. I did a switcheroo. I had the baby oil. I got the baby oil. I had the Sean John tattoo on my chest with the toothpick, and had the hat, glasses.
Oh my god!
My bathrobe. I had my bathrobe.
Y'all through, or y'all want to keep talking?
I mean, it's your panel, man.
It's up to y'all, cause I could do it all night, but I just started getting. I don't like doing shit by myself. No Diddy.
Was no Diddy about that.
Oh no, man. But if we gonna do it, no Diddy, I'm gonna have to I end it live and restart it.
Okay.
All right, that's cool.
All right,
I downloaded the app at this point, so.
All right, that's a bad. I'm gonna end it and then restart it and resend y'all a link. We can do like another hour.
Okay.
All right, man. Y'all, we finna come right back, man. We finna do a part 2
in an hour. Say an hour.
Yeah, no, I say I'm finna restart it and resend you a link, and we can go ahead and do like a 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, I'm about to run to the bathroom real quick. So.
I bet. I'm finna end it. I'm finna end this, y'all, real quick, and then I'm gonna restart it. We're gonna do part 2. Y'all tap in. Hey, Willie, if you want to be a part of it, send me your email, and I'll send you a link, bro.
You better